Wow, a pond. I wonder what lives here.
I can see frogs, birds, and bugs.
I wonder what's living down inside the pond.
Let's take a look under the water and find out.
Wow, I've never seen the bottom of a pond before. There's so many amazing plants and animals. Let's make our own pond.
Great idea. Let's start our pond by adding rocks. Tap on the book if you want to hear about the things you can add to the pond.
Great! Now there's lots of places for the animals to live and hide. Let's keep going.
Underwater plants. Floating plants.
Ooh, now we get to pick a plant to add.
You can always use my book to hear more information.
When you are ready to place things in the pond, tap the book again to close it. Drag something into the pond. Underwater plants will help feed lots of pond animals. I wonder who will eat them. Let's look around. Wow, this is so interesting. Let's keep going. Now we get to add animals to the pond. Ponds need lots of different plants and animals to stay healthy. Let's pick one and see what happens.
Worm. Snail. Pond worms help keep a pond clean and healthy by eating small bits in the water. Pond snails are like the ones on land, but they can live underwater.
These wiggly worms are so tiny. I wonder what other small animals live in the pond.
I noticed that each time we choose something, the pond changes.
Look, we're going up. I wonder what we'll discover.
Different creatures live here, in the middle of the pond.
I wonder what they are and what they eat.
Tadpole. Dragonfly larva. Tadpoles will grow and change to become frogs. This larva will grow up to be a dragonfly that flies around the pond's surface.
Wow! I wonder how many tadpoles are here. Count how many you see. We could take a closer look at the plants and animals in the pond with this magnifying glass.
I noticed a tadpole is changing and growing legs. It's becoming a frog. What do you notice? Dragonfly larva. Scavenger beetle larva. Adult dragonflies eat lots of different insects. This larva will grow into a scavenger beetle and will be a fast swimmer.
These larvae become bright, colorful dragonflies when they grow up. They look so different as babies.
Scavenger beetle larva. caddisfly larva. These kinds of beetles eat things like insects, tadpoles, and small fish. This larva is a baby caddisfly. Some fish eat the caddisflies.
I wonder what the caddisfly will look like when the larva grows up. This frog is the grown-up of the tadpole we added. Now we're near the pond's surface. I wonder how the animals will be different here.
Northern pike, red-spotted newt. Pikefish are big and eat other fish and frogs. Newts live in the water and on land, like frogs.
Whoa, look at the size of them.
Red-spotted newt, pumpkin seed sunfish. Newts eat lots of things in the pond, including the pattern on the pumpkin seed fish helps it hide because it looks like sunlight on the pond.
These little fish have lots of fun colors. What do you notice about the colors of the animals in the pond?
Red-spotted newt, spotted bass. Spotted bass get their name from the rows of spots on their bellies. Newts live in the water and on land, like frogs. Newts
have interesting features that make them look a little like a frog and a little like a lizard. This dragonfly is the grown-up of the larva we added.
I noticed the dragonfly has two really big eyes. I wonder if a dragonfly sees really well. It looks like tadpole bodies are just a head and tail. I wonder how the body parts will change as it grows into a frog. I noticed a tadpole is changing and growing legs. It's becoming a frog. What do you notice? I noticed that the pikefish has a long, thin body and lots of spots. What do you notice? I noticed that the little worms wiggle when they swim. I think this is because they don't have fins like fish do. Look at that bright orange spot. That is a special mark on the pumpkin seed fish.
We've reached the top.
I wonder what new things we'll discover. Heron, kingfisher. Great blue herons are wading birds. That means they stand in the shallow water looking for food. Kingfishers are colorful little birds who are great at, well, fishing. The great blue heron mostly eats small fish. I noticed the great blue heron has a long, sharp beak that helps it get its food. What do you notice? I noticed the caddisfly has two sets of wings. What do you notice? Mallard duck, painted turtle. Mallards eat by dipping their head into the water along the surface and will go to the bottom of the pond to find food. Painted turtles look for their food along the bottom and edges of the pond.
The painted turtle's shell protects it. Can you describe the pattern on its shell?
I notice the turtle's shell has lines making shapes on it. What do you notice? Kingfisher, mallard duck.
Mallard ducks like the pond for bathing and finding food.
Boy mallards have a bright green head and a bright yellow bill. What else do you notice?
We finished our pond.
That was so cool. Let's keep exploring.
You can keep exploring, or you can make another pond. Do you want to start a new pond?